Hello, this is Jason, and it's been a while since I made a video of me sitting at my table like this, but I wanted to show you how I pack my meat. So I'm going on the carnivore diet again, and instead of just doing ribeyes, I'm gonna try to eat some lower fat meats. Like before, when I was doing a carnivore diet, it was really like a keto carnivore, high fat diet, ribeye steaks. I'd put butter on the steaks. I'd cook with like olive oil and just try to get like a lot of fat in my diet. And that really did not agree with my ulcerative colitis. So I'm gonna try to do a modified version of what I was doing before and eat a little bit lower fat, although I did get New York strip steaks, not really a low fat cut of meat, but I'll try to, you know, cut the fat off and not eat so much fat. I'm really going for protein. I guess this would be more of like a Atkins diet. Atkins never really prioritized fats like a keto. He was more of like the higher protein. So we'll see. We'll see how this works out. So what I like to do, and sometimes I wear gloves, but I'm not going to this time. I'm gonna do first. I guess the steaks would be easiest to do first. I'll be right back. I'm gonna wash my hands. All right. And I got a little 3 camera setup going. I'm recording with my phone. My Pocket 3 is up there, and then my Action 5 is over my shoulder. I don't know what kind of shots I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna see what happens. It's been a while since I messed around with this stuff. All right, so let's pack up the New York strips first. And the reason I do this is because when you freeze them, like they all freeze together, it's hard to get them apart. And if you thaw them all out at the same time, then one steak's like not going bad when the other ones, you know, you got to eat them real quick. So I like to individually pack my steaks into Ziploc baggies, and then I can store them in the freezer and just take them out one at a time. I usually take them out like the night before and put them in the refrigerator so that they thaw out. And then I cook them. And I cook them in an air fryer. If you have a grill, I think cooking them on the grill is better, but I'm lazy. I don't like cleaning the grill. Air fryer is a lot easier. Could also pan fry them. That's also good. If you have like an iron skillet, which I used to, reverse sear them, where you cook them in the oven for like with a thermometer and let them get up to temperature, and then you take it out and then you sear it in the pan. I think that's how reverse searing works. Or do you sear it first and then put it in the oven? It's been a while since I did it that way. Someone let me know in the comments which way you do it first. Sear it and then put the oven. You put it in the oven and then sear it. I'm not sure what the proper forward searing method is to know if that's reverse or forward sear. And all these are on special, so I love going to Randall's because they always have meat specials. So if you're on a carnivore diet, you could, like, most of the stuff was, it was $60, 60 something. Do I still have the receipt in my pocket? No. Maybe this pocket. No. Don't know what I did with the receipt. I did take a picture of it, but it's on my phone, which is recording me right now. All right. Look at these steaks, how fresh they look. Bright red. Looks delicious. So these were $6.99 a pound for some bone-in New York strips. I think that's a pretty good price. What do you pay for bone-in New York strips where you live? I bet it's more than $6.99 a pound. And that was like the sale special. I think they're normally $9.99 a pound for these. These are choice. Which is still good. Still a good cut of meat. And I'm gonna do strict carnivore. So no sauces. I used to, like when I was doing carnivore before, I had like a ranch sauce that I made kind of like a Parmesan crusted, like Longhorn has. Not doing none of that. I'm just doing meat and salt. That's it. And I'll do that for as long as I can stand it. Come on. This one's a little big for the bag. Got it though. And I won't eat these steaks every day because these are the fattiest cuts, so maybe every third day I'll treat myself with a steak. And most days I'll be eating chicken. I did get some pork, which I can't do a lot of pork either. I get sick of pork. I don't really get sick of steak, although I was kind of getting sick of it after being on the carnivore diet for a year. You get sick of anything and eat it for a year, but I don't think there's many other things that I could eat for a whole year and not get sick of it. All right, so these I could probably do sandwich baggies and probably do two of them in a baggie. That. That'll be my 2 pork chop meal of the day. The chickens I'll probably do in baggies too. And I was gonna get chicken breast, but they, like these were on sale. You could choose either chicken breast or thighs, and all the breasts were sold out. It's $1.77 a pound for chicken. I think that's a pretty good deal too. And the pork was somewhere around $3 a pound somewhere. You'll see it on the receipt. I'll put the receipt on the screen. So pretty reasonable. This will probably last me at least a couple weeks. So and that's all I'm eating. $60-some for a couple weeks of food. It's not bad at all. And I do have some like ground beef that I've just thawed out. Probably gonna take that out and pack it up too. See what all this meat looks like together. All right, now the chicken thighs. So this is normally $2.79 a pound. And then it was on sale for $2.49 a pound. And then on top of that, there was a digital coupon that you get from the Randall's app, and that brought it down to $1.77 a pound, somewhere in that range, $1.70 something. We're gonna put 2 of these in here too. However much will fit in a little baggie. I think we could probably get 3 in there. Let's go for 3 thighs. Yeah. And then I just take, like the pork chops and the chicken, I just take directly out of the freezer, put it in the air fryer, and it's usually about 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes to cook chicken all the way through. And the pork chops will probably be somewhere around there too. Like when you're cooking it from frozen, it takes a little longer. And I don't like to do that with my steaks. I like to thaw my steaks out first. Because with steaks, you usually don't cook them like well done unless you're a madman. And steaks usually take about 12 minutes to cook. There we go. Sandwich baggie full of meat. So the carnivore, like it's been over a year since I've been off the carnivore diet. And when I was on the carnivore diet, I went from 350.1 pounds down to 259, I believe. So 91 pounds lost in a year. So that's crazy. And I don't need to lose 91 pounds again. I just need to lose, like I gained some back, but not much. I'm like 265 pounds right now. In that area, 260, between 265 and 270. I haven't weighed myself today. But I'd say if I get down to like 220, I'll be feeling pretty good. Down to 200, so 65 pounds. We'll see. And it's not so much about how I weigh, it's more about like body composition. I want to look in the mirror and feel proud of what I'm seeing. And I don't know what pound on the scale will give me that result. So I'm not really shooting for pounds, although I know I need to lose pounds. It's not so much, 220 or 200 is not really the goal. It's lose enough to feel good in my own skin. Which at 265, I feel much better in my own skin than I did at 350, I'll tell you that much. But I'm not all the way there yet. I'm more comfortable, but I wouldn't say I'm proud. So I'm shooting for being proud. And what that takes, I'm not sure. All right, almost done here. And I'm gonna do some ground beef too. I'll show you how I like to do my ground beef. Make some nice little sandwich bag patties. Almost done with the chicken. And, I have been exercising, not so much like this couple of weeks because it's been really cold, except for a couple days. I've walked like twice in the past 2 weeks. But, walking in Bangkok, I walked 296 miles, something like that, and didn't lose a pound. So I can't exercise my way to the body that I want. the diet, what's going in your face is way more important than exercise. For me. Maybe for you, you can run a marathon a day and maintain your weight while you're eating a pound of spaghetti and tacos, but for me, it doesn't work. All right, let me get some ground beef. All right, so I've had this ground beef in the freezer for a while. It says best by September 12th, 2024, but it's been in the freezer, so that suspends it in time. So let's chop into it. And more. Get half of it out. There we go. And I'm just gonna slice it up into chunks. Just not so precise, but chunks they are. And then I get a sandwich baggie. Get some of my chunks. Usually it's about like a handful. Put it in the sandwich baggie. And zip it down. And I smash it flat in the baggie. There's a little air in there. Just flatten it out. It makes it quicker to cook from frozen. And makes a nice little patty. Like so. Could probably put a little bit more hamburger in there. Try it again with a fistful of burger. And this is 5 pounds of burger. So it would be, I'll probably get like 6 of these baggies out of 5 pounds. Like so. Stack them up. So much meat. So let me know if you've tried the carnivore diet, if it worked out for you. I know there's some guys that did some keto, following what I did before. They got mad at me when I stopped. Some people did. Unsubbed. I'm subbed for not doing keto. But I had like medical reasons to stop. Like ulcerative colitis was killing me. Like I was getting like super dehydrated, getting bags under my eyes. It was bad. I thought I was gonna die. So if it happens again, I'm gonna stop. It's not worth dying for to lose some weight. And I'm hoping if I stick to the very strict carnivore, this is like what Jordan Peterson is even more strict than this. He won't eat chicken or pork. He just eats steak with salt. That's the most restrictive diet that I've ever heard of. Steak with salt. And he has like, autoimmune disorders or something that, I guess ulcerative colitis is a type of autoimmune disorder. So I guess I do too. But I've not gone down to just steak and salt, but I'm gonna try meat and salt. I think eating chicken and pork and stuff will be better for me, that, you know, less fatty than a New York strip. That's my thoughts anyway. This is all really an experiment. Like, this ground beef is 20% fat, so this is actually pretty fatty. Pretty fatty. So how many did I get out of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, I must be doing like half a pound in the bag. All right, almost there. Another 2.5 pounds ground beef coming up. See if I could just slice them out, make bigger patties. This might be easier than trying to do my own. All right, we're just gonna do 5. It'll be a little bigger, thicker. Big old thick cuts. That was easier. Try to smash it down. The thinner you make it, it's a little better for cooking from frozen. This was definitely easier. This is a lot cheaper than, like, you know, buying patties from the butcher or like pre-packaged patties. Although I have done the frozen patties, Angus ones from like Sam's. I guess just compare what you can get ground beef for compared to what you can get patties for. Although with the pre-made patties, sometimes they put like extra preservatives and stuff in them, or other spices and stuff. So I'm trying to just be meat and salt. So this is the way to go for me. All right, so that is my meat packing ways. And all this could go in the freezer, and then everything except for the steaks I just take out, pop in the air fryer. The hamburgers usually take like 15 minutes in the air fryer, chicken about 20. I haven't done pork in a while, I'd guess it's about 15. The steaks take like 12. But they're from thawed. So it's usually quick, easy meals, and I'll just put some salt on it for flavor, and that's it. So I'll check in every once in a while. You can follow me on my Some More Jason channel, which the link to that should be in the description. And also follow me on all my social media accounts, Instagram, Facebook, and Threads I post to. That's what I post like all my social updates to. And then I do have X, which is Jason MP78, but the only thing I post on there is like Bitcoin stuff. So if you don't care about Bitcoin, you won't really care, or MicroStrategy, you won't care to follow my Twitter. That's all I got for now. Thanks for watching. And I'll update on social media and on my secondary channel when I'll start doing walks. And then I'll occasionally update here, maybe like once a month. I'll give an update on YouTube. So if that's all as frequently as you would like updates, then just being subscribed here is good enough. So thanks for watching, and that's all I got. So talk to you later. Take it easy.